it's loud, tell it.
We sellin' up the price, shut your down. I got my game from Kingpins, never had no crown on.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his... Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Here's Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Boy, you see the savvy and the activity of Jalen Brunson defensively, just causing havoc right there.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what. And most often it's going to go in.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Bridges passes to Towns. Now Brunson. Back to Towns. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Doncic.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And that one falls for Towns. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by the Lakers. James, outside. Anunoby against Hachimura. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is James. Yet to see a basket. No good with the triple. Now Brunson. Towns a screen on Doncic. Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. And Aiden pulls it down.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The 3, James. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns against Aiden. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That was
different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Beasley comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Robinson can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. Stripped away. Right side McBride. Here's Bridges. Back to McBride. Driving to the basket. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. New York leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside. Towns passes to Robinson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Smart. No points yet. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Down low. Knocks it loose. Kleba with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Hayes, Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Dalton Connect, and it's LaRavia in at the power forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. PA, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's LaRavia missing. New York trailing. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Here's Hayes, and they pick up 2. And the Lakers lead by 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Alvarado, launches it, and it's LaRavia with a rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
McBride passes to Alvarado. Screen by Robinson. Beasley finds Robinson. Out to Beasley. Ball stolen. Pass to Smart. The open shot by Reeves. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And he lobs it up top. Now here's Connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes with a screen on Bridges. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play. And Reeves with a perfect pass.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Alvarado. Now here's Towns. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Offensive board.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Anunoby. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by McBride.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
To the middle. Oh, sweet move. And Anunoby lays it up and in. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And here's Doncic outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Anunoby. To the wing, right side. Towns on a screen. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And James is subbed in for Reed. Luka! Get off me!
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
McBride with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Beasley for 3. Good work defensively by James.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Ayton, no good. Knicks trail by 3. 1:11 left in the first. The Lakers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. James deciding where to go with it. Doncic up top. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Anunoby, a screen on Smart. McBride passes to Beasley. Outside McBride. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. And there's James on the assist from Hachimura. And the Lakers lead by 6.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Right side, Anunoby pulls it. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Lakers on top. They're up by 6. And Allie LaForce has something. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming. That does it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
NBA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Brunson against Doncic. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Reeves outside. That shot, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Over Reeves. And the Knicks miss again.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Bridges passes to Brunson. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Brunson's got 9.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Doncic left side. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Let's take a look at the numbers for Austin Reeves. Some changes for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in for Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson buries the contested three.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 24.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Hart passes to Brunson. The shot misses. Smart with the defensive effort. Steps back, puts it up from 17. The bank shot, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Beasley outside for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. James finds Doncic. Fires for 3. Another miss by Doncic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that's the length and speed. Boy, Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Beasley for three. No good. Los Angeles leading by 13. Wide open. And it's Connect missing. McBride on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Robinson. Dives for it. Can't hit from in close. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Laravia. No good with a layup. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11 points in the court. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Marcus Smart, Dalton Connect out there with Jake Laravia. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Towns a screen on Smart. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Reeves. No good, off the front rim. Knicks trail by 15. Beasley for 3. Reeves with some nice D. Over Beasley, and there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Smart. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
McBride passes to Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
Doncic is checked in for Reeves. Clarkson's checked in for New York. He buries it from 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
McBride with it. Hayes picks him up. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Knocks it down from distance.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Doncic against Clarkson. Doncic with the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Kicks it to Doncic. From outside the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Laravia. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Reeves is subbed in for Smart. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told us, guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. Brunson pulls it down. Hard outside, fires the three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Towns down low is covered by Ayton. Oh, it's off! The Lakers lead by 15. Here's James. Tries it from 16, and it's in there!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Hart with a screen on Doncic. Brunson can't get the three.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether it's vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Smart! Misses the three! Clarkson outside, jams it home! They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
LaRavia, left side. Outside Smart, shoots a three. Shot's no good. Beasley, right side. Fast break, New York. Robinson. Oh, no good on the layup. Lakers taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Peter Pan, it's my chance out of town going aim to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on the